Hello everyone, my name is Seth Cross for Predator Gaming, and this is Alchemist Refuge episode 2. So for this episode, I had originally said via the Predator Gaming Twitter account and everything that I was going to be brewing a Sethron Heirloom general deck. I fully intend to do that next time, but I decided that for tonight I was going to use the stream as a way of brewing my deck for this Thursday's 3DH stream. So this is the beginning of Season 10. With Zendikar Rising out a couple weeks ago, we have a new spreadsheet, which you guys can see here, and it's beautiful fall colors of brown and orange, which now makes me think that for the next one should be winter, so I'll probably try to figure out winter colors. Yeah, and the stream, we're going to do Zendikar Rising legendaries first, just why not? I decided that since I don't have, obviously, one of those, I was going to make one and be in the stream because there was a lot of really cool choices. I want to say there was 16 new legendary creatures that were available to be brewed, like they were within budgetary limits. The two that I know were not unfortunately within budget were, of course, the 4-color Omnith that is wrecking formats left, right, and sideways, and also the Anawan rogue tribal commander deck. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but Obun is technically legal for this set. I think he's expensive, but Anawan, I guess, is the more popular of the two, so he's a little bit too much. No Minotaurs tonight. That will probably be next Tuesday. I'm just going to push it over so that I can get this deck out of the way and made so that I do have something to play for Thursday, and then we'll go back to like normal, the list of 100 and now 17 decks that I have to brew for, you know, my Magic Online account. So Verazol, make sure. All right, Verazol, the Split Current, is a very cool commander. I really like the look out of it. It costs an X, a green, and a blue for a 0/0 legendary serpent. When it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. Whenever you cast a kick spell, you may remove 2 +1/+1 counters from Verazol. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So there's a couple things that we should be aware of as we think to start making this deck. Obviously, one, it's budget. It's 3DH, so the whole deck is going to have to cost me about $3. Wow, I didn't realize how, like, very... that improving it? That's a little bit better, I guess. I didn't realize how, because EDH Rec is so dark, I didn't realize how dark my camera was going to be. Anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be a budget deck where you have to pay attention to certain things. There might be cards in here. I'm just trying to do a quick glance of, like, Arcane Signet. Boom. Perfect choice. Obviously, 7 ticks is way more than 3 ticks, so we're not going to be including this. But luckily, Kicker in general is not like a super expensive like archetype or anything, so hopefully that means that we will be kind of free for the most part to play with like everything else. The other things we want to keep in mind: it enters the battlefield with 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Even though it has an X in its cost, the X does not determine its power and toughness when it comes out. It literally is how much mana you put into it. So, turn 2, if I have a green and a blue source, I pay 2 mana. The X is 0, and it comes in as a 2/2. Then, if I play Kick Spell, it's going to die because I'm going to remove the 2 counters. Well, unless I choose not to. If I do choose to remove the 2 counters, it will die. It'll go back to the command zone. Next time I want to cast it, I have to pay a command tax. So that's 2, green, blue. If I choose, again, to put the X as 0, it comes in and now it's a 4/4. It's a very cool design for cards like this, where they scale as the game goes on. You can choose the first time you cast it. If I have 6 mana available, I can make it a 6/6. And then the next time, I can still play it for 4, because green, blue, and the command tax, and I can still have it out as a 4/4 and then have extra mana to play with. With the kick spells, that means, so kicker is of course an additional cost on top of the regular casting cost of a card. That means that the deck's going to be somewhat mana intensive. There will be a couple of things I want to try as far as like doubling mana and stuff like that. I'm sure I'll try like mana reflections if it's within budget. If doubling cubes within budget, I'll try that. And I think Gauntlet of Power might be in budget. I kind of have to check on that one, so, but we'll see as we go through the list with the spreadsheet and everything like that. So there's going to be like ways where we're going to need to get big mana. That's going to be a big thing. And then yeah, just kicker spells that do cool stuff. I want to say there might be some like tokeny synergies because like Talrond will care about us casting instants and sorceries, and a lot of kicker spells tend to be instants and sorceries. And you can just kind of benefit from that. So that Murmuring Mystic, I know there is. I just saw it. Roost of Drake. So if you cast a kick spell, you get another 2/2 Drake, like you would from Talrond for casting instants and sorceries. Just stuff like that. I feel like we might have a little bit of a token-esque synergy. I have to check something really quick as far as the rules go. The amount of mana, yep. There's a battlefield without being cast and no mana, so hold on. Okay, this is interesting. I wasn't looking for this. A copy is created even if the spell that caused Verazol's last ability to trigger has been countered. By the time that ability resolves, the copy resolves before the original spell. Okay. If the spell that's copied is module, that is, it says choose one or the like, the copy will have the same modes. Kind of knew that. If a permanent spell is copied, it's put onto the battlefield as a token as a spell. Okay, this is going to be really important. Because like there's the new Jace, which is a planeswalker with kicker. There are a couple of kicker creatures just throughout Magic. So even if we kick our creatures, we then have an opportunity to double them and get another instance of the creature. So pretty cool. Okay, it says it in the reminder text. A copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. I knew that. I knew that. Of course I knew that. What do you mean I didn't know that? I knew. You didn't know. What do you mean? So, I will say the one that the main reason I wanted to play this card is simply the synergy that it has with Grow from the Ashes, which is like one of my favorite newer ramp spells. So 5 mana, you get to search for 2 basic land cards and put them on the battlefield, just on the battlefield, not tapped, on the battlefield. So with Verazol, that's 4 lands onto the battlefield. It's kind of crazy. I will probably have a few things that double spells. I want to say, yeah, like Burning Staff is probably going to be too expensive, but what is it? Swarm Intelligence, that might be in here. Is it? Did I scroll past enchantments? Yes, I did. Okay. It's not in here, but I might run it just because I think that's cool. Rite of Replication definitely gonna go in. Wolfbriar Elemental definitely gonna go in. So there's gonna be some cool stuff. A lot of the newer kicker stuff I'm sure is gonna be in here. So unless it's like crazy expensive in the first couple of weeks of the set, which I don't think it will be, you'll see a lot of that stuff, I'm sure. So I said this with Primal Growth is good in this deck, maybe. It might be. Fix the chat delay. I don't actually think I did that. However, Helm of the Host. So Helm of the Host, you're talking for Verazol because the new one wouldn't get any counters. No legendary copies of Replication. Yeah, I'm not looking to copy like Verazol. I'm just looking to copy. I mean, don't forget, you know, Red Replication can add anybody's stuff. So I could kick it, cast it at somebody else's creatures. Like, let's say somebody has a Gary out on the field. I could kick it. No, Verazol is a 0/0. You can see it in the lower left of the screen. Over right there. It's a 0/0. It literally does not have any power and toughness on its own. It's based on the amount of mana that you put into it. Which again, with command attacks and everything else, is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do here for this one is going to be a little weird. I'm going to actually do that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Draw 4, 5. That should be 9, right? Alright, there we go. 10. I'm going to set some of these early as kind of like a template, so that I know where to basically like put certain things. The reason why I'm doing this is because otherwise I'll forget, or I won't keep track of it until the end. And I feel like this might save us some time. How many did I just put in? Okay, way too many. $50, so that's 40. That should be 38. Cool. Removal and wrath. There's not going to be a huge amount of wrath in the deck because it's a Simic deck and they don't have the best wrath. I'll probably try to aim for maybe 3. I know like evacuation and stuff like that. I know Cyclonic Rift is legal this time around, and it is I want to say it's like 30 cents. So it's potentially going to be in there. However, common space, pause for effect. Okay. Spark double. Yeah, because Spark double will come in with the counter. No, so you don't get... You remove counters for kicking spells. You don't get counters for kicking spells. Verazol is an engine to make your kicker spells better. Yeah, you're thinking Halar, who does get counters when you kick spells, and then they become then they deal damage based on, I think, either their counters on them or the power and toughness. I can't remember. But I don't know how much combo we're gonna have. Removal, I should be able to actually have a decent amount of that. So I will probably go, what is that, 6? Let's just do 7, and that is 10, 30. So that's 68 of the deck, just right there. I'm probably gonna play with the numbers a little bit, but this is like kind of like the bare minimum. Just give Watsi another year or so for better wrath. Listen here, you. Do we have stuff that adds counters? Yeah, we're gonna have some things that are gonna put counters out there. I know Evolution Sage and then the blue version of it, I'm sure, are probably in these, but we're just getting started. Let's cover some of the important things first. So Vastwood Surge is 8 mana essentially for 2 lands, put them on the battlefield, tap, shuffle your library. The spell was kicked, put 2 counters on each creature you control. Okay, so it kind of helped. Okay, yeah, I'll take that as a ramp spell. Vastwood Surge, because then you're gonna get to double it to get 4 lands, and you get the counters back on Verazol. I like that. Alright, so Inscription of Insight, again 4 mana, choose the one if the spell is kicked, choose any number, return up to 2 target creatures to their zone or hands, scry 2, then draw 2, target player creates an XX, where X is the number of cards in their hand. Okay. Grow from the Ashes is an obvious include, because I just talked about it. Oop. Hey, Crimson Wanderer, what's up? You're right, I have not seen you in a while. I want to put Blink of an Eye into the deck because it kind of, when it's kicked, it counts as a draw spell. So I'm going to actually list it under draw. That's not super accurate, but is that the right way? Blink of an Eye. But it's also one of the lower costing kicker spells. It's only 4 to get rid of 2 things off the field. Into the Royal is the same thing. They're both instant speed. Target non-land permanent, target non-land permanent. Yep. Into the Royal. Beautiful. 5 cards, only 6 cents. Everflowing Chalice is going to be in there. That's a good one for ramp. Ever flowing. So will ever flowing chalice get? Is it good? Hold on. For each time it was kicked. So, but does the new chalice get? Is the new chalice kicked? I guess so. Yeah. Because the spell is kicked. Okay. Sorry. Brain no worky. Well, no, I think because when you copy the spell, I believe the kick is copied as well. Hold on. The amount of mana, if Verazol to apply, if meh. The copy has the same value of X. For spells, oh no, that's not necessarily. You can't choose. I don't know. So we'll put it in the list. This is what we'll do. We'll put it in the list because at the very least, if for some reason it doesn't work, which Crimson just says it did, so it does get the counter copies on the stack. That's what I'm thinking too. If it doesn't work, I could test it a little bit and see before Thursday. And if it, for some reason, if that is not the case, I'll take it out. But I know how to abuse the stack very well. Okay. Well, still, like I said, I'm going to test the deck anyway, regardless of the way the conversation goes. But I will, if I have to make a change, I'll make a change. That's not a problem. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw and discard. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a card with a kicker ability from among them and put it on into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. So this doesn't have kicker itself, but it does enable some looting. Pearlheim Chronicler. I'll take that as a draw. Pearlheim. Helm. Chronicler. Yeah, I did it. Alright. Draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards instead. Field research for that. Primal growth, sacrifice for, yep, we'll do primal growth, ramp. The new Omnit has cheesy infinite surprise Pikachu face. Let's see. Forgotten Ancient would be good. It's probably still too expensive. I imagine that this is just for a test. Yeah, card not found, so it is probably too expensive. This would have been really good. I do want to see Jace Mirror Mage. Let me see if Jace Mirror Mage. Oof, a whole ticks. We'll leave that off to the side for now. Okay. Just get it out there. Twinning Staff is probably gonna be too much. Yeah. That's going to be another thing. So this bottom ability just made me think of this. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. There should be a couple of these kind of effects. Trample, reach. The reach one I think is back from Khans of Tarkir for Abzan. And then I think there's a flying one somewhere. So I do want to brain fart. What was I even saying? Holy crap. My brain is bloated. Gain control of target artifact. So, gain control of target artifact with converted mana cost X or less. I guess, because there's Sword of the Animus could be a good hit if it's an equipment like other mana rocks and stuff, because it is going to be a mana intensive deck. So even like 2 cost, which actually, let's think. Gotta run around and think. Oh yeah. 6 mana make 3 of these. Okay, sure. Skyclave Relic. Interesting. I don't know how well it's gonna do, but it's an interesting card at least. I'm still very much looking for ramp or till you reveal a creature card. If you do, Evolution Sage can go in one of the empty spots because I do want that Evolution Sage, because that will be a way to get more counters. Linvada, I'm not. Oh, Serpents. I didn't realize that. My commander, and well, I would get 2 Linvadas. So that's the thing, right? Like, it's not gonna matter. Seagate Stonecaller enters the battlefield. Copy the next instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost 2 or less you cast this turn when you cast it. If it was kicked, copy that spell twice instead. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Verazol of the Hulklade. I like that one for this deck. The Hulklade, because that way we can kind of double up on stuff. Skydivers, 3 mana to steal 3 soul rings. So the only you can find a copy of the spreadsheet on the Discord server if you go into the 3DH channel. We have it pinned in there for anybody to basically use. Just make sure when you're trying to use it, you want to click file and make a copy. We don't give access to the main one so that we can always tweak it and everything like that, but we never give out access directly to the master copy of the file. Skydiver is 3 mana to steal 3 soul rings and a body. So the only thing here is soul rings pretty much not going to be played because, yeah, it's too expensive. But I do see your point though. We could probably do that. Discord.gg. Can somebody copy paste the link for the Discord? It's below the stream. If somebody copy and paste it, I can make a comment. Or yeah, I can make a command. Seagate Stormcaller can copy some dumb ones. Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking, because I was even like stuff where you want to copy. Did that work? Huh. Interesting. I will try to figure out why the command things aren't working. But yes, that is the link to the Discord. I'll try to figure that out after the stream. So what was I thinking? Stormcaller, I was thinking even if you were gonna like copy just removal spells like rapid hybridization or something like that, like even that, now you're hitting 2 creatures instead. And if you kick it and everything, enters battlefield, copy the next instant sorcery. So, okay, you get the copy spell no matter what. It could be a 2 cost. Okay. Seagate Stonecaller. I like that then. Seagate's 2 word, isn't it? Yep. Seagate Stonecaller. Oh man. Oh, it's 10 ticks. It's almost 11 ticks. We've never had a chance. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the MTG bot. I may have to figure out, like, did they update and maybe you have to, like, re-invite it or something? I don't know. God, that's... Now I'm sad. Because, I read the card, I was like, okay, that's cool. Thought that you only got the copy if it was kicked. And didn't fully read the card. Then I was like, based on what Crimson said, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's actually really good. I should definitely include that, of course, right? Like, that would be crazy not to include. And I can't. I'm so sad now. Did I do the Drake one? Because I do want the Drake one. Roost of Drakes. That'll be here. Drakes. Murmuring Mystic. Taurand. Crap. What's Taurand's full thing? Got something. That's it. Okay, cool. Cool. So... curve. Okay, so the curve is low. Keep in mind we're not still looking at the actual curve with the kickers. Mana reflections. Mana reflection. Cool. Don't want that. Doubling cube. Yep. Ways to just make massive amounts of mana is going to be very important in the deck. Would then Nyxborn, what is it? Nyxborn Ancient or whatever. Is that going to be good for this deck? Hi, George Crisis. I was like, is that a kicker? Not a kicker. Draw a card for each time it was kicked. I like that. Relic Intervention is probably going to be in there. Growth Spiral. That's one thing I was iffy about playing this as the deck is like, come on, it's kicker and good stuff. That's what it is. Scrounging Banda? I don't even know what that is. That is spell scrounging. I don't think it is. Oh. Enters the battlefield with 2 counters at the beginning of the upkeep. You may move in. I will keep it in mind, but I have to see how the deck makes counters on its own. But I like it though. Not actually a kicker. So Aetherize and Evacuation will probably be 2 of our Wrath. Evacuation. If I get quiet, I apologize. I'm trying to read as I go. Oh, yeah, I guess Kodama's Reach, Ramping Growth, and Farseek. I don't know, like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, how do I make massive amounts of mana all at once? Doubling Season will not be... Ooh, wait, will it be? Alright. I fit a Doubling Season in. There we go. Cat Monkey. Could also run Viral Drake and Thrumming Board. That's actually really true. I do actually kind of sort of plan... Oh, that's a Guardian Project's a good one. I do kind of sort of plan on maybe throwing in Triumph of the Horde or something like it. Too expensive, right? Too expensive. Wow. Okay, 9 cents. The Great Henge. It was a good thought. Zendikar Resurgent. I believe. Surgent. Yeah. Mana Reflection. Yeah, okay. Mana artifacts are just like the basics. Reclaim the Waste Searcher library for putting in hand if you kick. 2 basic land cards instead of 1. Reclaim the waste. 4 mana, get 2. Okay. I like how this is probably a lie, and we all know it. If only MTGO had a reasonable interface. I mean, you're right. You're right. Hard creature you control fights hard creature you don't control. I do need to put up a lot of my removal. Herald of Secret Streams seems cute. Next Bloom Ancient. If you would tap a permanent, produces 3 times as much. It's another 7-drop. Oh, I do want Archaeomancer. Because again, a lot of instants and sorceries. Reclamation Sage. Wouldn't be bad. Toothy's too expensive. Rishkar is a good one. Dire Sage is a good one. Dire Sage will be a good mana source. So even if I only evolve it a couple times, if I can get like Voral out or something like that, or any other way, Flux Channeler I like. Channeler. Shell Shield? I'm assuming that is a spell? Shell Shield, okay. Target creature you control gets +0/+3 until end of turn. Ooh, it's a protection spell basically for 2 mana. It's 2 protection spells for 2 mana essentially. Against somebody's, sure, why not? 2 mana, make it Verazol and something else hexproof. I can dig it. Alright, let's do a couple of removals. So Beast Within, Croson Grip. Whoa, Beast Within's a lot. Holy crap, that was bad. Not bad, but rapid hybridization. Pongify. Okay. Reality Shift. Map the Waste. Curse of the Swine. I mean, Curse of the Swine is just a big X spell, though. It's exile, though, right? You exile all the things that you do, so it might be really good, actually. Let me look at it. Exile X target creatures. Each creature. Yeah, I mean, it's exile. It gets rid of a plethora of, you know, annoying things. Sure. Yeah, sure. I don't know why I'm so on the fence about it. I'm still on the fence about it. Kicker, Convoke, enters the battlefield. Seymour Sabertooth. Another creature. You could just keep kicking some of your things. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand. If you pay the kicker cost, it comes into play. 2 mana, 2/2, essentially. That's interesting. Island Walk. This is a little bit metagamey, but I don't remember how many other blue players are in the game. Birds of Paradise. Some like cheap mana dorks are probably gonna be good. We can put it under down here. Just some things that are like quick and easy to get out. One, it lowers the curve, and two, it will help us in the early game. Sorry. If your opponents can get rid of one of the creatures before that spell is resolved, it's a blowout because the spell will fizzle. I thought Crystal Swine was up to. No, it's not. The commander game, if commander's fun. Yeah. I can be political with it though in the game. I can basically say like, you know, hey, I have to get rid of stuff. If I'm getting rid of enough people's stuff that are problematic for each other, they might let it go through. Otherwise, like, you know, hey, if they do something to fizzle the spell, then yeah, you're right, it'll be a blowout if I put too much mana into it. I think I just have to play it safely. Yeah. Wilderness Reclamation, that's what you just asked about. Oh! I'll call it a ramp spell, I guess. Just for shits and giggles. Right? It's a little bit less. Well, how many cards do I have? I have 38 cards. It's not counting for the lands. So 38 plus 38. Oh, and I have a couple of draws still. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So I have 80 cards. Technically taken. But then non-basic lands are gonna take up money. We'll take it off for now. We'll take it off for now. Adonis Climb is a good one. Because that way I can like jump it later on. Ooh, Tazim Royal Mage for getting back instants and sorceries. Royal Mage. Draw 2 cards. Okay, there we go. That's what I think you were just talking about. Oh, yeah, Wood Readers. Readers. Yeah, I got there. And that's a draw. Oh, we should have put it. There we go. Still need like two more spells that specifically are there to draw cards. Oh, Inscription, right? We didn't put that in there. Inscription of Insight. I like how I spelled inscription, which is, you know, much longer word, and then insight is where I flubbed it. Mold Shambler for removal. Sure, why not? The Indestructible Counters draw spell? I don't know what that means. I'll be honest with you. Return of the Wild Speaker and Rishkar's Expertise. So, with Rishkar's Expertise, especially Crimson's in the chat and seems to know a lot about rules. I cannot kick the spell that I play, correct? Inspiring Call, I think you need lots of creatures with, right? Inspiring creatures. Draw a card for each creature. Yeah, so this might... I mean, the Indestructible, yeah. It's cheap. Because I don't think Heroic Intervention is... Oh, Heroic Intervention is... Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Melonpyrix, have a good night. Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I can... It's 16. Yeah, but my concern is that it might... So it might protect the board, but it might only protect one thing. Because not all these creatures are going to enter with +1/+1 counters. So, Inscription of Abundance, for 1 and a green, instant. Its kicker is 2 and a green. You choose one. If you kick, you can choose any number. So put 2 1/1 counters on target creature is good in Verazol. The target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures they control. Is okay. And target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I don't know how often I'm going to have a big Verazol. Like I plan on kind of playing it kind of aggressively and casting it early. Oh, Marasa Sproutling, I like that. Marasa Sproutling. Cool. Inscription of Abundance. What were we saying? Oh, Inspiring Call. Oh, I mean, it's cheap. I guess, yeah, 3 minutes. Oh, and it's, yeah, instant speed, yeah. Yeah, I guess also if I'm like leaving 3 mana up anyway for like counters or something, which I haven't put any counters in the deck yet, but I'm sure I will put like 4 or so in. Return of the Wild Speaker. I think I should put in Return of the Wild Speaker. Yeah. I mean, there are some I've seen that are getting like +1/+1 for their kicker. Wolfbriar Elemental, because it will copy each kick, I believe. So give me lots of wolves. Briar Elemental. First kick spell. Okay. Vine Gecko, sure. It's almost ramp in this deck. Checo. What the hell was Checo? What was I writing? Oh my goodness. That's good. Oh. So I have a habit of putting in monuments into decks. No, monument's not gonna be good here. I'm better off with like what? Jace's Sanctum, right? How many? Alright, let's look at our card types for a quick second. Sorcerers we have 8, instants we have 12. Creatures we have 18. We have more creatures than I thought we were gonna have. I thought we were only gonna maybe have a dozen. I'm hesitant to put in like the Locket and the Cluestone. First of all, if I were gonna put anything, it would probably be Mind Stone and Felwar Stone, because they're 2 less. So even though the curve then becomes a little wonky if I want to play Verazol on turn 2, I like low costing ramp. And they're not big mana, right? That's where. Oh, you're okay. I see what you're saying. I see where you're going. Oh, red replication. What do we say? Replication. I haven't figured out what we're writing. Replicationing. That didn't sound right. Low Mage is familiar. I guess we could just put in there. The incidental life gain is kind of cool, and it's a mana dork. So I'll put it as ramp. even though it's kind of not. It kind of is, but it's kind of not. Flush Chandler. I could just write a replication this thing. Make 5 6/6s. I guess it wouldn't be 10/10. I may have haste, and that's actually not bad. Now that I think about it. Let's see. What is a good thing to replicate? Wizard Drake. That could be good in the deck. I might put this in the module double face card. Enemy Drake. I guess, I mean, at the very least, I guess right of replication is fine for me to hit somebody else's thing. You know what I mean? Like, either I can hit a value creature of my own. I have to run this card. It's the mill card. Oh, you guys don't understand. I don't know, I suppose. Okay. Oh my god, it's so much. It's over 10% of the friggin' budget. I gotta do it though. Overwhelming Stampede, potentially. Whelming Wave, keep my Serpent. That could be my other... Actually, I think I am going to put Whelming Wave over that, Curse of the Squine. Yeah. If only to potentially do the Archaeomancer Whelming Wave every turn, just to piss people off. Because I'm a horrible person. Strionic Resonator, Lightning Greaves. Ooh, Strionic Resonator. Strionic Resonator. Lightning Burritas. Crystal Shard. I can see why people would want that. Simic Ascendancy. I'm iffy about Simic Ascendancy. So it's a win con in itself. Primal Empathy. Draw a card. Or give a counter. Not bad. Peregrine Drake. Peregrine Drake. Expensive. I don't know. What am I doing with Peregrine Drake? Sort of putting it some of your bounce and copy stuff. Yeah, the bounce and copy stuff isn't enough, I think, of the idea to make me want to put something that obviously like a big target. You know what I mean? Because that is that's a huge target. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand plus 1. You have no maximum. Or it's a land. I don't know how to feel about these. These like 7 cost spells that yes, it couldn't be a land. Balaked Recovery. I like this one because this one is like as far as module double face cards go. Balaked Recovery. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Seagate Restoration. Oh, I got you. I was like, why is that going to go in Yuriko? Because Yuriko will then deal 21 damage to the field. That's why. Hey, look, there's an Inspiring Call. You were right. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. So, Swan, Song, Counterspell. What are the counters we got in here? Arcane Denial, yep. I wish I could include this, but I can't. That's not me. Phyrexian. I know that's you. Ooh. 4 mana, 5 mana. You can make a couple things fly. I like that. I am, however, trying to find either draw things or... How many creatures do we have? 19. Would Beast Whisperer be good in this deck? Not really, right? Because there's only going to be... Then it would only be 20 creatures. I think... How smart am I? Did I... Yeah, okay. So I did include the +1. Yeah, now it's only 19 creatures. That's what I'm worried about. I'm a little bit light on the draw. Like, I need one more draw just to break the 10 that I set as a goal for myself. I mean, granted, like, Arcane Denial. Oh, and I need 2 more removal. Wait. Didn't I put some removal in here? Oh, I did put it all in there. Okay. Like, Arcane Denial and, like, some other things will draw cards kind of, like, as a byproduct, but... Fact or fiction? There we go. That's why we pay the big bucks for Phyrexian. Fact or fiction. Plus, it's just a fun card. What are you gonna give me, huh? Make the split. Make the split. Give me 5-0. Never probably gonna happen. Never gonna. I could put this in, but that's a 7. Well, okay, so it's 7 mana for a 3/5 flyer and 3 cards. Where did my foot rolly thing go? Damn it, Guild Mage. I forget what the Guild Mages all do. I won't lie to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like this. Removes counters for cards. Yeah. What did I just have this in? I just recently had this in the deck. How did I not remember this? What's wrong with me? What? Stage of Fables. That's the extra turn one, right? Oh, no. What is the one I'm thinking of? Stage of hours. Oh. Next turn. Sorry, art distracted me. I'm distracted. Each other wizard you control comes into play. How many wizards do I have, though? You know what I mean? I think I'd rather do this. Well, this is just generic cost, as opposed to anything else. Oh yeah, I like that one. It's a little bit more costly, but I mean the deck is meant to be kind of like big. Oh wait, did I just? Fuck. I mean, poop. Well, no, it won't give itself one, right? Didn't it say each other? Oh, stop. You were just out. Each other wizard. I recognize the names and I just can't. Oh. I feel like you just have like counters and draw. You know? And just battlefield 2 counters. It's hard because like I don't have as much of the. Oh, oops. No. Boy, here. You don't belong in removal. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have one extra draw. Then. Fast or fiction. But can give itself damage. Alright, hold on. Let's start from top again. Right quick. Let's make sure. Basswood Surge, 8 mana, did 2, and put 2 counters out. I think we put that in there, actually, for ramp. I think we put all of these in here, minus this inscription. We didn't put the arcane in there because it's too expensive. Put these in. We skipped over this one because I don't remember, honestly. I feel like we saw Wild Onslaught in the I need to have this last kick. I don't want to zero in too much on the counters. I feel like the counters are important for Verazol, but I feel like I'm gonna get those just playing Verazol, you know? I really wish this was less expensive, this 27. What's that new card? Isn't there like a new artifact that's like Chronic Resonator and everything else all together? Oh. Form engine. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose copy target instant or sorcery. Copy target permanent spell. Form engine. Whew, never mind. Not today. So how much do we wind up with for draw? Oh, I think we actually wound up having 11. Okay. No, where's... Oh, I didn't change the factor fiction. There, so now we have 11. Yeah. 72. Oh, that's because I didn't. It's dumb. What green stuff does Holler have on the 80? That's good. Oh, there, the fire Fletcher. Pretty much all the same stuff here. We got an ancient promo growth. That this cares more about pudding. Actually, it wouldn't be bad to keep your engine going. Like if you put this on a Verazol, like the beginning of your upkeep, boop, and now it just kicks stuff. Familiar's Ruse. The Ozoleth. I'm thinking of Solidarity actually. I wish this was a kicker card. It's not. It's not. Just put Gear Hulk in there. Yeah, Grun. The short charge creature for fun. Oh yeah, that was on there. Loyal Guardian. I like Loyal Guardian, actually. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay, yeah. Obviously that's better with an elf commander. So some elf synergies here. Colonial Hydra. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I am looking for a few things specifically. Yeah, like we have Inspiring. That's right, we have Inspiring Call in there. So that's kind of a draw spell. I didn't label it as a draw spell because it's not its main purpose there, but it can draw you a card, so you know. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Sorry, still trying to run around and think. Trying to run around and think. Climb the waste. I just put Triumph of the Horde in and potentially, you know, kill people with my Infect Commander. Thoughts? Oh, what is the? I kind of do like the ring. I like the ring idea. I'm not gonna lie. Just the ability to put that extra counter on every turn. And like, so the main thing is, oh yeah, you're right. The main thing is Hexproof, right, on the other ring. But putting an extra counter in there just to kind of like, you're having the cost of copying your kickers, essentially, right? Ah, Holler can get it. Oh, come on, yeah. Ring of Trample. Put swords in the deck. Retreat to Kazandu? Not enough, I think, land mattery stuff. Colossal Magistrate, I'm sure will actually that should draw us cards, right? How often is Verazol not going to be a 4/4? Like the second time I cast it, it's going to be a 4/4 no matter what, even if I pay 0 into the X, right? So it's almost like a monarchy that I can't get rid of unless you get rid of my commander again. I'm thinking about that one. We have like Zendikar Resurgent in there, and that has a draw. I'm very. Oh, duh! I don't have Sylvan Library. I'm a dumb. Sylvan Library. Sometimes I forget that there are very cool cards that are very inexpensive in this format. Alright. 2 removal spells, 2 more removal spells. I have 5. So do I want 2 more removal spells, or do I want 2 of anything else? I don't know. Is there something that I have trouble with getting rid of in these colors? Kind of sort of creatures, Longify, Rapid Hybridization, and I mean, I guess I have counters. Yeah, I guess I have counters. Let's just see, like, top Simic cards. Commanders, counterspell. As one would expect. I wish, oh wow. Already high up there. Okay, it's low on the actual, like, commander list, though. Fair, I guess. Alchemist Refuge, hey! I don't know if we're gonna put it in the deck. I don't know if it's necessary. I guess I could do, like, Rex Sage. Yeah. Reclamation Sage and Acidic Slam. I apologize if I just hit that. Yeah, okay, there you go. There's your removal. So you 85 coins for lands. Utility lands. As commander. What decks are people making with black? What the heck is this? Throne of Makindi. Put a charge counter on it. Remove a charge counter. Add 2 mana. What? I didn't know this was a thing. Karn's Bashing should probably go on the deck. Is Command Tower still cheap? No, it is not. Throne of Makindi. Yeah, I got it right. I'm kind of iffy on this one. Is this expensive? I can fit it. Forge of Heroes. Mystic Sanctuary is probably gonna be good. Sanctuary. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Forge of Heroes is gonna be way too expensive, man. It's a commander card. Like, it is a... You know, what do I know? Wait, didn't this just tell me Command Tower was... What the heck? Where do we get this Command Tower? What in the world? Temple of Mystery. In a growth chamber. Growth chamber. 22 cents. Hold on. I don't think I need that anymore. Oh! I like Guild Mage's Forum. Opal Palace was bugged once upon a time, so I don't like, for as much as I want the card. Well, first of all, it looks expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive anyway. I would try to like put room or make room for it if I could, if I thought it would work. But it used to not put the counter on the creature, which was very annoying. Ghost Quarter. What's the other land destruction card that we always run? Yeah, Fill the Ruin I just put in there. Tectonic Edge. Thank you. 10 cents? But I've been so cost efficient. Did I not spell Myriad Landscape? Oh. Really? Is it too much? Hold on. Wow. Myriad Landscape. Look at you, Myriad Landscape. Is it Commander Legends that they're putting out the rest of the Battle Bond lands? That they're putting out the ant untapped if you have 2 or more opponents? I don't know about Heart of Progress. I hate paying like too much mana for stuff, and it's like colorless, and I've already got a lot of colorless in there. Ooh, wait. Never mind. I didn't say that. I'm not gonna put Rogue's Passage in here because if you need 5 mana to make your commander hit, there are easier ways to do it. 5 mana every time you want your commander to do it. I've fallen out of love with Rogue's Passage, except for like decks where you don't have access to as many options, which is even still hard for me to think of because like artifacts are a thing. So, and there's just like every color seems to have a way to try to sneak creatures through. Except no, red has trample effects and menace. Blue and white have flying, etc., etc. How many spots do I have left for lands? Because I do still want a decent amount of basics. 23 basics. I could. Novagen. Only because it's on theme, because it is literally a Simic land. I have the life gain one, I have the temple. And the bounce. Misty Rainforest, hold on. Where do I get this 10-cent? Oh, hold on. Where do I get this 10-cent Misty Rainforest? Why do you lie to me? Why do you lie? That's probably fine, right? Like, I don't want to start going and just tap lands. Alright. Boop. Boop. Hit it on that. What in the hell? Verazol. 3DH. Misty again. Verazol. I should put it as a capital A, actually. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Verazol, the split current. Oops. Boop, boop, doop. Alright, analyze, because I want to look at color, breakdown, mana distribution. Wow, wait, really? Really? That's pretty good. So, how many cards do I have? 78, so that means 22, so 11 and 11. 11 island, 11 forest. Boop, boop, boop. No, add cards. I ain't crazy. Boy. Well, I mean, I am crazy, but, like, you don't gotta talk about it. My 5 artifacts. 22 creatures, enchantments. Total of 27 instants and sorceries. Not bad. Mana distribution pretty much on point. Curve is actually low. Well, so curve is low-ish. It's Misty Rainforest from Pokemon. Stop it. Starting hand. Hell no. Well, yes, the curve does assume no kick. So follow me along here, right? Turn 1, island. Turn 2. Oh no, I don't have a green source. If I had a green source, I would. Pretty keep? No, okay, new hand. So if I had a green source, right? Turn 1, boop. Turn 2, boop. Cast Verazol. Turn 3, boop. Kick it once. Kill Verazol. Get 2 1 counter Everflowing Chalices, and basically be able to cast then Verazol on the next turn. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. If this were a green source. If this were a green source, I could actually do that and then have a 4/4 on turn 4 that I can then start, like, you know, I could blink some, you know, 2 people's stuff and draw a couple cards and blah blah blah. So it was almost a good hand. Keep. 1, 2, 3. This gets me up to here, gets me up to here, and potentially up to here. And my commander on turn 2. This is a keep. Easy keep. It's got a little bit of draw, it's got a ramp, and it has my commander. It actually has a lot of ramp. Like this has to be like one of the better cards in the deck. So boom. Instant keep. Alright. It's a pass because I don't have anything to do except my commander. This is like a bad greedy keep, right? Like if you're super greedy, you keep this, and you'd be punished. Oh, yeah, that would have been a big punish. Okay, cool. I want to say this is a mole because you have nothing to do. Yeah, like you have mana and deck sending. This doesn't do anything. This is going to take a while to get to without any additional ramp, and there's no card advantage whatsoever. So, I mean, yeah, you could stop one person's thing. I think this would have been too slow without other ramp. Although, you could... Oh, no, there's a creature. This would have been nice to get at some point. This is a keep. This is a keep. This. Cast this turn 2. Cast Commander turn 3. Evolve. And then one more land, and we get to double up on that. Hey! Turn 4 then that would be, right? So this is turn 2, commander's turn 3, and this is turn 4. Because we will have dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 mana sources. This is a really good turn, actually. The only, or not turn, this is a really good hand. The only thing that's scary here is if somebody gets like a Ghost Quarter and hits the island. And like keeps us off the commander. That would be the only scary thing, I think. Wait. Is Ghost Quarter the one that needs them to have 4 lands, or is it now basic lands only? You would keep this hand? I don't know. This has nothing. Well, what do you sacrifice for like this? You know? Oh, they get to search for basic. Okay. Ooh, I mean, oof. Okay, actually, yeah. That actually would have gone really well. Because even let's say you tap the Gyre Sage to pay for the primal growth and sacrifice the Sage to the growth, you could even get it back. Not that obviously you would know this, but it's just this is the only reason I would half consider keeping this, because you can turn to this and hopefully, so turn 2, right? So this would be your turn 1 draw, your turn 2 draw. Turn 3 you would see 1, 2, 3. Holy crap, you would have been punished. I guess you could put this on top and play it without kicking it to get blue. But that's so bad. Like, it had potential, but then it didn't. Alright. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that hand. Keep. Right? Yeah, keep. Play this, then you can play that for the evolve. No, so you could play this turn 2, turn 3, play your commander, and hit this with hit your commander with this so that you get the extra counter. You evolve here. Then turn 4, you can actually use this, evolve again, and then this will tap for 2. So you'll have, just based off what you have here, you'll have 5 mana, which you can cast here. You can cast here. What would that be? So turn 2, commander turn 3, turn 4, right? So that's a good turn, but we need stuff to do. Like, this unfortunately doesn't give you a lot, I guess. Count of the first thing. Need to draw cards. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna know that when you have the deck. I mean the cards. So do you keep this knowing that this is not going to get you anything, but it is a blue source? You play this first, lose the ability to have your commander out, but you have nothing to kick actually. Yeah, yeah, the rest of the hand is bad. Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. Keep. Easy, early keep, easy keep, something. You could potentially hold your commander until turn 5 after this is played to get the draw off of it and make a 4/4 with your commander, or you can make a 2/2 with your commander and keep up Arcane Denial. Yeah. Okay, and hold, yeah. Gotta get that extra value, start off strong. I'm just curious. Never punished. Oh my goodness. Yep. That would have been good. This would have been. Just here. Stuff from this. Yeah. And Ghost Golden Iron. Mulligan. No blue, no way to get blue. No green ways to get land or like anything. This is actually just a really gross hand. Mulligan. Well, hold on. Green, blue. No, okay. You don't have enough of anything good. Okay, never mind. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card. You don't have anything kicked. Iffy at best. If you wanted to be cute, you counter something and then get the counter back. But I don't even think that's all that good. Oh no, doubling cube is bugged. I'm gonna test it, I think tomorrow a little bit, tomorrow afternoon before the stream on Thursday. So I will hopefully get the chance, like I can obviously just play out the game until I get it and then try it. If it's bugged and not working, I will I'll slot something else in. It's almost a keep. So draw one. Not bad. I would play this first. I would want this early scry? No. Play the island first. Oh no, never mind. I don't have green source. So yeah, I'll play this first. Get the scry, put that on the bottom. Turn 2. It's something. It's something to like. You get some drinks once tower runs out. You can get the cards back. Like you can get the board wipe or like the removal counters back. This is a keep. That's a keep. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana just in this hand. You have a way to draw cards. That's a good keep. Don't think you would have rolled that great. I don't know, that last hand, like, it looked good at, like, it looked okay at first, but then I was like, I don't know. But this one, I like this one. I think if I get the Guardian Project in an opening hand with enough mana to get to it, I think it's a good hand. Really, any kind of, like, early draw. Hell no. I took a second on that hell no because I was like, land that's colored but not colored. Okay. Nope. No. No. I could be cute, so I'm dumb. I could be cute. I could drop the forest, then drop the Simic next turn. Discard the Whelming Wave, and then drop the Sanctuary in order to get the Whelming Wave back. Oh, goodness. This is a keep, I think. This is Simic mana right here, so it's a 3/3 Verazol, so I could even... Hey, never punished. That would have been so iffy. God, where's the ramp here, man? And then you have hands like this, where, yes. Would you like mana? Here it is. Mold that last one, yeah. I would mold this one too. It's not doing anything. I'm excited to play with this. If that mana is spent on. So between this, you get probably green, just in case. this can then play Commander turn 2. You can play this or this and try to hold out for, because you want to get this out early, but you don't have the mana for it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy-ish with it. I'm not against it. Some of these hands were kind of so it's gonna cost roughly 8.5 ticks to get, minus whatever cards I already have. I don't have a lot of these cards because they're kicker cards. Anywhere from 288 to 312 to buy it, which actually isn't too bad. I consider anything around 300-ish to be kind of like the average. I think my most expensive decks went into like the 450 to 550-ish range, and that's when I started getting like fetches and shocks and stuff. So, and then like Damnation and like Vampiric Tutor and stuff like that, just some like chase cards that I've been slowly accruing over time. But yeah, I want to say that 300-ish is more average. I don't know, like obviously for everybody's budget's different, but that's just my experience with decks that I build. Again, we're going to be playing it on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on twitch.tv/Praetor_gaming. Make sure you find us out on, youtube.com / I don't even remember all the links. The links all changed. I hate it. Hold on, I'll tell you because I got them pinned up here. So twitter.com/Praetor_gaming, twitch.tv/Praetor_gaming, facebook.com/PraetorGaming1, no underscore in that one, instagram.com/PraetorGaming1, same thing, youtube.com/PraetorGaming, and the Discord link is discord.gg/CRNHMTE. All of those will be in the description down below for people watching on YouTube. For people watching this right now on Twitch, of course, you can join via the links that are below the chat. And tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Phyrexian is going to be doing his Pokemon Nuzlocke, his Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke challenge that he's been doing every Wednesday and Sunday. So come check that out. I'll be in the chat, hanging out, cheering him on, hoping that none of his Pokemon die this time. Just saying. The last time I watched was, what was it? Last Wednesday? No, last Wednesday I think he had technical issues. And then I didn't watch Sunday because I was so tired Sunday. We had a family day all day Sunday and I was so tired. But yeah, make sure you are here for that. Thursday will be the stream. Next Monday, I'm already working on the guests for Late Night Magic Monday. And then I will go back to brewing the decks that were from my list of 118, where we will do Sethron or Loon General. I never know if I'm saying that right. But yeah. See y'all on Discord and see y'all on YouTube later on, and that's all I got for y'all. Peace.